Hey y'all, thanks for tuning in to Just Being Dale. Today I want to discuss the Ellen DeGeneres show being canceled soon since the ratings have gone down so badly. I mean, it's like half in a way. Ratings have dropped, her viewers have dropped. She's lost 1 million viewers after workplace toxicity scandal. Y'all remember that scandal that was just going on not too long ago that they still have to do a little bit of investigating about how everybody was treated like crap and stuff and abused by the producers and they had to fire some people and things like that? That one. Ellen claimed she didn't know what was going on, but I know you had to hear a whisper, some type of gossip, something. Somebody had to say some type of something. I know it was whispered around the workplace for you to do something about it. No, nobody did nothing to help them. No meetings, no discussions, not pulling anybody to the side or to talk to them or even ask, are you okay? Things like that. Especially when there are accusations of sexism, racism, and bullying, microaggression, sexual harassment, things like that. You need to talk to people. You need to get this stuff wrote down. You need to do something, especially when the show has your name on it. Well, the scandal broke out, and now her viewers and her views have plummeted. They have went down so bad that her show may have to be canceled. And I'm not saying this to say when we cancel people and they're canceled. No, literally canceled. Because if you don't have any viewers, your show will be canceled because nobody is watching it and you got to pay all these people to have it on the air and things like that. It's just not going to be worth it if nobody is watching. Well, according to research from Nielsen, and Nielsen is a global independent measurement company and data company for fast-moving consumer goods and consumer behavior and media. They're like in 100 companies. They measure the data and that comes from a company, their media, the numbers and things like that. But according to them, the Ellen DeGeneres show has been losing viewers since its season premiere in September. It premiered, the show when it first came out, it premiered at its highest that it has ever did in its ratings in 4 years. But then it turned around and went from 2.6 million in the same period as last year to averaging 1.5 million viewers over the last 6 months. So that is a big decrease. So basically everybody was just being nosy. You know how you done heard scandals and that person hasn't been on the air, but then when they get on the air, you want to see what they're going to say to try and save their reputation that's been tarnished and messed over and the horrible claims that were made about the set and things like that. So they want to know what she would have to say to try and clean it up, basically. And according to her, on their first day of the show, she told everyone in their meeting that the Ellen DeGeneres show would be a place of happiness. No one would ever raise their voices, and everyone would be treated with respect. That obviously changed, as we can see. She wasn't as nice as she should have been, and she fooled the fans and media that thought she was. She stated, "Sometimes I get sad, I get mad, I get anxious, I get frustrated, I get impatient, and I am working on all of that." That's what she said. Then she said, "I am a work in progress, and I am especially working on that impatient thing." And on that episode, she was saying an investigation was done, and a lot of stuff that took place there was very serious, and she didn't know that it was going on. And she vowed to begin a new chapter, explaining that she was far from perfect. DeGeneres stands accused of abusing her staff and allowing the toxic environment in which her employees felt belittled, bullied, and stressed to a breaking point. Wow, I don't know about y'all, but being stressed like that to a breaking point, I'd have been calling in and on the verge of quitting. That has to be very stressful to work in a stressful environment and have extra stress on top of that stress. Worried about it, somebody gonna call you a name, is you gonna be belittled, or if somebody gonna try to abuse you, feel on you, all that kind of stuff in that workplace. That had to be horrible. I feel sorry for those employees who had to endure all that suffering. I'm surprised nobody didn't put pause on somebody that way. Then she said, "This is the Ellen DeGeneres show," which was fine and dandy, but her ratings started to go down right then. Baby, all the stuff they're accusing you and your staff of, and producers and other workers, that's just making you look worse than what you claiming. Because a lot of her ex-employees accuse her of tolerating everything from bullying to racism and sexual harassment. You sat there and tolerated it. You didn't step in like you were supposed to. Just like you say, this is the Ellen DeGeneres show. Ellen should have stepped in and made things right. Which I know she knows this now, but it's understandable why the viewers and everything like that, the ratings are going down. And she has to start understanding it if she doesn't. No one wants to support a very toxic environment. No one wants to see it on the air either. You know, you sitting there letting your producers and everybody else do things like this to your employees and stuff. You don't do that. And they trying to keep their job because they got bills to pay and scared to say something. But then Ellen went on to say that I take very seriously, and I want to say I am so sorry to the people who were affected. I learned that things happen here that never should have happened. She says, being known as the Be Kind Lady is a tricky position to be in. A position of privilege and power, and I realize that with that comes responsibility, and I take responsibility for what happened on my show. Ellen also wanted other people to brand themselves as being kind, and at this point I just think nobody trusts her anymore. They're too scared. They don't know if it's gonna go back to the old working environment. After a while, she let them get away with it the first time. Who's to say she's not gonna turn a blind eye this time, you know? But now those employees know that they don't have to put up with that, and they can say something. Go to human resources, do something. Let it be known, hey, this working environment is too toxic. And kudos to the person who did say something and get an investigation going the first time. In other Ellen news, her wife, Portia de Rossi, was suddenly hospitalized over the weekend, where she underwent emergency surgery due to appendicitis. Ellen was doing her monologue that she was going to do, on her show. And she was telling how her wife was saying that she wanted to go to bed. And it was 8 o'clock. And that's early for them because they go to bed at 8:30. And said she had to take some medicine to fall asleep because she wanted to sleep the same time that her wife was sleeping. But she woke up all of a sudden and noticed that her wife, Portia, wasn't in the bed. And she was like, I got out of bed and I found her on the floor on all fours. Honey, when you on the ground on all fours, that means you are not feeling well. You are sick. But anyway, she rustled to the hospital and they did whatever they had to do. And, she's out now. Ellen confirmed that she's out and revealed that she had appendicitis. Appendicitis is a common condition in which the lining of the appendix is blocked and becomes inflamed. And then, you have bad pain and stuff like that, and they have to take it out. With surgery, usually, and the organ can burst. So if you feeling pain in that area, make sure you go to the doctor or somewhere. Well, everybody, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more content. Give me a thumbs up. Please leave a comment on what you guys think down in the comments below. Do you think the Ellen show is going to continue to go down? Do you think it's going to make a comeback? And do you think it's a better environment for the employees now and like it's going to stay that way? Or do you think it's going to go back to toxic? I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. I would love to know. Thanks for tuning in and see you guys next time. Later.